Hey everybody, Card Bandit here. What I'm going to be doing today is teaching you a move that I like to call spontaneous. Now, in accordance with the move, I was going to film the entire tutorial outside. That didn't happen because it was too windy and the microphone was just messed up and whatnot. So instead, I decided I'd go and practice my flying lessons. Eagle! Well, clearly that worked to perfection. Well, without further ado, everybody, let's just get straight into the move and learning how to do spontaneous. So before we get into spontaneous, I should probably tell you what you should know before attempting the move, as knowing these prerequisites will make your life infinitely easier. Get it? Infinitely easy. Math jokes, never mind. Infinitely easier before going in and doing spontaneous. So some of the prerequisites you're going to need to know are the one-handed scissor cut, which is a fairly beginner move, but I also recommend you knowing how to do this move in both hands just to make your life simpler when it comes to spontaneous. The next move that I'm going to recommend you know how to do is the beginner 5-packet display. Now I do teach this on my channel, and I will leave a link to that tutorial in the description box below. And I call it the beginner 5-packet display because that's what I learned it as. If there's an actual name for that flourish, let me know, and I will also put that in the description box if someone lets me know. Now, because the tutorial that I put up was a while ago when I was starting my channel, it's probably horrible. So, in order to make up for that, I'm going to go and do a brief explanation in this video on how to do it. The last thing you should know before attempting this move is the one-handed revolution 2, which was that move right there. I believe that's what it's called. If I'm wrong, please correct me, but I believe that is what that move is called. Now I will do a brief explanation on this move as well, in case you don't know how to do it, but if you already know how to do it, that's great, and if you can find a tutorial for it as well, that'll also be fantastic. So to start spontaneous, you're actually going to do the beginner 5-packet display pretty much. So you're going to start off in a straddle grip in your deck hand. Then you're going to come over top and you're going to break off into a Scissor Cut position. Bam. From here, this lower packet that's held between the index finger and the thumb there, you're going to switch it over to the thumb of the deck hand. The packet that's held by the middle finger of the overhead hand then gets pressed against the pinky, and it's rotating between the pinky and the thumb. You then use that packet and rotate over and extend out your pinky finger, placing it right by that index finger there, and the index finger of the overhead hand gets placed right by the thumb. So you're essentially holding this packet in a straddle grip. You then use the index finger to break off the packet, and you extend out to get your display. Once you've got that beginner 5-packet display down, you're going to go into like a scissor cut type flare deal. To do that, you're going to rotate that center packet around the pinky finger. So you're going to take that packet and rotate it around by bringing your right hand over top of your other hand, or your overhead hand comes over top. The thumb there comes right beside the index finger, and you push down so that that packet goes into straddle grip. Showing you that again, you rotate that packet over so the thumb comes right beside the index finger, the knuckle sort of straightens and you push down a little bit so that that packet goes into straddle grip. From this position, you're going to extend this hand out so the right hand flips over and this thumb extends that packet out. You'll notice that the packet does not clear, so that Queen of Spades packet does not clear the Two of Hearts packet there. The left hand, so over here, performs a scissor cut. And if you do that all at once, when you do the flare out with the right hand, you sort of get a flare display as you're doing the scissor cut in the left hand. You then complete the scissor cut in the left hand and turn your right hand back over to continue on with the cut. So from this position, what you're going to be doing is taking the packet that's held between the index finger and the pinky finger, and you're going to press it against the index finger of the deck hand. You then remove the pinky finger there. You rotate your right hand slightly and then grip the that packet there with the middle finger, pinching it between the middle finger and the index finger. So that packet's now pinched using the index finger and the middle finger of the overhead hand. From this point, you're going to take the thumb of the deck hand and press it against the deck so the deck will be securely pressed against the palm. You're then going to extend the middle finger, the ring finger, and the pinky finger of the deck hand outward. The packet that's pinched between the index finger and the middle finger is going to turn face up. To do that, you rotate the wrist of the right hand so that your palm up and that packet turns face up as well. You then take that packet and slide it underneath the deck. You then regrip with your middle finger, your ring finger, and your pinky finger, and as you regrip with your pinky finger, you secure that packet that's pinched between the middle finger and the index finger there. You're then going to rotate your right hand so that it's face down, remove your index finger, and grip that face up packet with the ring finger there. From here, you're going to flip that packet over, or you're going to push that packet forward so that it's face down. But you don't push it on top of the deck, you still keep it gripped between the middle finger and the ring finger. The deck hand comes over to the right side of this packet, and the thumb contacts the long edge there. So you push the packet forward, thumb comes over, contacts the long edge, and you rotate that packet around. So that packet's rotating between the middle finger and the ring finger there. The thumb comes around, contacts the long edge, and slides up the long edge to rotate that packet. From here, you're going to curl in your ring finger on the deck, drop the packet that's held between the index finger and the middle finger on top of the ring finger. Then you're going to curl in your middle finger and your pinky finger of the deck hand so that that card packet is clipped. From this position, there are only 2 steps left. Only 2. So what you're going to be doing for this step, I'm going to break it down into what's happening in the left hand and what's happening in the right hand, and then putting it all together. So in the left hand, with that clip packet, you're going to be doing the one-handed revolution too. To do that, you extend the clip out. You're then going to remove the pinky finger and press in with the middle finger so that that packet starts to rotate. You then curl in your middle finger and your ring finger to get that packet to start flipping backward. The thumb comes and contacts the long edge of those cards, and you remove the ring finger there, or you extend the ring finger out. The thumb comes and presses against the bottom long edge of those cards, and those cards start to flip. As you continue pressing against the bottom long edge, you'll notice those cards flip underneath the middle finger there. That'll help with the squaring motion as you then remove your thumb and those cards drop on top. So once again, extend the clip, remove your pinky finger and press in with your middle finger. The cards start to rotate, curl in your ring finger slightly, and those cards will start to flip over even more. Thumb comes along the long edge of that face-up packet and presses down on it. Those cards will actually start flipping up over top of the middle finger there, sort of like a lever point, as you remove your ring finger there. You then take your thumb and press against the bottom long edge of those cards to get them to flip over top of your thumb, and they start to slide underneath the middle finger. You then remove your thumb and sort of square up. What happens in the right hand is this. So you have it gripped with the index finger and the thumb. You bring the middle finger along the bottom short edge and remove your index finger. The index finger comes and contacts the back of those cards there, and only the nail of the index finger contacts the back part and right in the middle of the cards. You're then going to remove your thumb, and those cards are going to rest on top of the middle finger there and against the palm. The thumb slides down the deck so that the nail of the thumb, only the nail, contacts right in the center bottom part of the card. You then rotate your hand down and remove your middle finger so that those cards start to rotate, so that those cards flip over. So gravity will take those cards, and because you're only holding on with the nails, those cards will pivot downward. So you'll remove your middle finger, turn your hand down, and those cards will rotate. The reason that card didn't is because I had too much of the, I had the pad of the thumb contacting. You only want the nails contacting. And those cards will pivot downward. So that's basically what happens in both hands, but it happens simultaneously now. So you'll put it all together. So you start the revolution as you let go with your thumb. Thumb comes down and the index finger is contacting the back. As you're flipping over that packet there, you let go with your middle finger and tilt your hand slightly so that those cards rotate over. You remove your thumb and this packet falls on top. So for the closer, you made it. I know it's been pretty wild adventure, almost like trying to fly. Eagle! However, we're almost done. From here, what you're going to be doing is you're going to turn this hand so that the pad of the thumb is face up. So you're in this position, you turn it so the pad of the thumb's face up, and you rotate this hand upward so that your palms face up, and this packet is face up. You then extend the thumb of the left hand down so you can slide this packet underneath. You'll press against this packet here with the main body of the deck, sort of pinching it there against the thumb so that you can re-grip with this hand. For the re-grip of this hand, the thumb comes in the center and the index finger comes in behind, right there, and you're pinching the center of the main body of the deck. You're then going to bring the main body of the deck outward using the thumb and the index finger there, and this packet will start to press against the main palm. So the thumb will press this smaller packet against the palm. You're then going to slide this main body of cards out even further so that it's only contacting the middle finger there. You're going to rotate your deck hand face up, and then this packet gets rotated around the middle finger by rotating your wrist over. You're essentially rotating your wrist counterclockwise. So that packet rotates around the middle finger by rotating your right wrist counterclockwise, and then you drop on top. So that was it. Congratulations, you made it all the way through. I'm going to do a couple slow-mos, then we'll go into the outro, and we'll be all done. So that was spontaneous. I wanted to say thank you for your interest in the flourish and watching this video. I know it was a little long, but I wanted to get in as much detail as I could about all the repositioning and the regrips and things that happen in the flourish. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, anything like that that you want to know, feel free to leave those in the comments section below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Other than that, thank you for your interest in the channel. It means a lot to me to know that people are interested in what I do and all the flourishes that I come up with. Other than that, just thank you guys again, and I will catch you later.